Hello, and welcome back to another highly requested video. I already made one about the deadliest games from the series, but many of you asked me to cover the deadliest players in the show as well. So in today's video, that's exactly what I'll be analyzing. The deadliest players from Squid Game. For obvious reasons, I won't be ranking In-ho and Il-nam here, since their kill counts surpass absolutely everyone else. Il-nam was the creator of the Squid Game, and if we consider that the games have been running since 1998, with only one player surviving each edition, that means he was responsible for the deaths of around 15,000 people. Gi-hun first entered in the 33rd edition, and I left out 15 players since some chose not to return after the vote. The other special mention, In-ho, was the winner of the 2015 edition. After that, he accepted Il-nam's offer to become the frontman and help orchestrate the games. But even as a player, In-ho had a very high kill count. Back then, we saw him accept Il-nam's bet and kill at least 5 players before the final game. Later, when he entered the edition with Gi-hun, he killed 2 more during the mingle, the one he pushed outside the room and the one who was inside it. He then killed 2 more players during the rebellion, shooting them in the back. Finally, he killed Jung-bae after resuming his role as frontman. So just as a player, In-ho was responsible for 10 deaths. With the 2 masterminds out of the way, let's start this list with Sang-woo. I expected his numbers to be a bit lower, but he was responsible for 3 deaths. His first and most tragic was tricking Ollie in the marble game, swapping his marbles with stones. I count this as a direct kill, since Sang-woo deliberately deceived Ollie to win. His second was during the 5th game, when he pushed the glassmaker off the tiles. And finally, just before the last game, he cold-bloodedly murdered Sae-beog. While Sang-woo starts the list with the lowest number of kills, if we ranked by the importance of who he killed, he would be tied for first place with Myung-gi. Next is player 100, directly responsible for 3 deaths, though the number may be higher since he likely killed some people during the special game, but without confirmation, we won't count those. His first confirmed kill was player 232 during hide and seek. The 2 had teamed up during the 4th game, but player 100 betrayed him, pushing him into a room with a red player and holding the door shut so he couldn't escape. His betrayals didn't stop there. He also turned on the shaman lady after she led him to the exit. Once Seon-yeon unlocked the door, player 100 shoved her aside, took the keys, and locked her out, which ultimately led to her being killed by Min-soo. His last direct kill was player 39, the lunchbox, when he came up with the sacrifice plan. Indirectly though, player 100 was responsible for far more deaths, since he was one of the strongest advocates for continuing the game, and without his influence, many players might have switched their votes. Following him is player 203, who I ranked a bit higher because he directly killed 3 players. His first kill was during the special game, his second was saving Young-sik during hide and seek by killing player 172, and his third was pushing player 349 to her death during the jump rope game. We could also argue that he killed player 39 since he was the one who beat him to death. Like player 100, he may have killed more during the special game, and he also influenced others to vote O. Moving on, Gi-hun actually had a surprisingly high kill count. Despite playing 14 games, including the 2 special ones, he only started his killing spree in the hide and seek game when he killed Dae-ho. He continued in the jump rope game by killing player 96. After Gi-hun ruined his strategy, player 96 attacked him, but was ultimately killed by the rope after a short fight. Beyond those 2, Gi-hun killed 2 more players during the final game, players 203 and 333, both in self-defense. Some might also argue he was responsible for Sang-woo's death, though that's debatable. Gi-hun was ready to give up the money, while Sang-woo, knowing he had lost, chose to kill himself. And if we also consider Gi-hun's actions during the rebellion, his numbers increase significantly. One of the players with the highest kill counts, even though he only had 4 episodes to do it, is Thanos. He killed a total of 6 players. 3 of them were during the first game, and trust me, those kills are really insane. Not because of how they were done, but because Thanos pushed those people to their deaths before even knowing that eliminating players would increase the prize pool. He killed purely for pleasure, and yet people still think he would have helped Joon-hee with the baby. The other 3 kills happened during the mingle. The first was player 256, and honestly, this was one of the saddest deaths. Player 256 looked up to Thanos as his idol, only to be kicked out of the team and killed by him. The other 2 deaths came when Thanos and Myung-gi pushed players out of the room. Now this next placement might surprise you, but remember, I'm ranking based only on confirmed kills. So in 3rd place, for Deadliest player, we have Deok-su. He was the most brutal competitor in the game, killing purely out of enjoyment. His first victim was player 271, which I'd argue was one of the most brutal deaths in the entire series. Player 271 was murdered in front of everyone, and no one stepped in to help. What makes it even sadder is that all he did was demand his rightful share of food, which Deok-su had stolen. Deok-su had 2 more confirmed kills during the special game, though I strongly believe the real number is much higher. His final confirmed kill was on the glass bridge, where he pushed another player off the platform. If we counted the deaths during Tug of War, Deok-su would technically have the highest kill count on this list, but since those were team kills, I don't think he deserves all the credit. Taking the 2nd spot is Myung-gi. Even if we don't count the 2 players he eliminated alongside Thanos during the mingle, Myung-gi still has one of the highest kill counts across all 3 seasons. His spree began with the bathroom fight, where he killed 1 player. He had 2 confirmed kills during the special game, the first woman to be attacked, and then Semi. But again, I believe that number is actually much higher. His true massacre, though, came during the hide-and-seek game, where he killed 3 players in total, and if we count the fact that eliminating those 3 blue players also took down the red player, then Myung-gi was effectively responsible for 5 deaths in that game alone. Without including indirect kills, his confirmed total stands at 6. And finally, the deadliest player in Squid Game, based on confirmed kills, was actually a surprise for me. I knew he had a high number, but I didn't expect him to top the entire list. Myung-gi. His first kill was during the bathroom fight, which actually set the stage for the special game. There, he killed Thanos. Then, during hide and seek, he killed 3 random players alongside Myung-gi, and separately, he also killed Hyunju. In the last game, Myung-gi was responsible for 4 more deaths. First, he pushed Min-soo in the opening round. On the second platform, he switched sides and pushed player 336 off. After being attacked by player 353, he shoved him off in self-defense. And finally, at the end of that same platform, he pushed player 100 to his death. And that wraps up the ranking of the deadliest players in Squid Game. It's crazy to think that while the games themselves are designed to kill, some players turned out to be just as lethal, if not more ruthless, than the rules themselves. Who do you think was the most terrifying player to watch? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss the next deep dive.